Hi, so we're back here for the second foursome of this qualifying phase, taking non-tour players, guys who don't have their tour cards, and we did a process here to get qualifiers, and so we've gone through one foursome. We're going to do a second foursome here. I'm Tenacious Earl, and I'm your host for this, and let's get right into it here. We have 4 golfers who are trying to get into this field and maybe make a couple bucks in the process. Not easy because they're going to be one of 156 if they can get through, but they have a good chance. So to recap, after the first foursome, you had the best score was an even par by Bob Demelmeyer. Then the second place was Madden McLean with a +2 score of 74. And so you have all 4 of these guys that what they want to aim for is to finish at bet at 3 over or better. If they can all finish above 3 over, they will all go through and send Carter Jacobs and Christopher Heath home for this tournament. So we'll see if that happens. We're playing at Pacific Pines, which is this is the San Diego Open. So if you're familiar with La Jolla, California, and the relatively famous course that's there, you'll know what Pacific Pines is about. And one thing that you can think about, one thing to, if I can find it here, this may, if you look at the card, this one card here, maybe I won't be able to find it, but if I notice it later, I'll show you. But that's okay. Let's get started. I don't want to take too much more time. So we're going to be going with Jurgen Bierman, Michael Graham, Mateo Soto, and CJ Hope. We got four cards, 2 that came with the 2017 Pro National Tour set, and 2 that were custom that I made. We'll see how these all play out. So, I'm guessing that Bierman and Hope probably have the best shot of making it through, and maybe, yeah, I don't know, maybe Soto. Soto's a good putter, so we'll see. All right, hole number 1. Go through these again. Dogleg right. All these holes are, well, not all of them, but most of them are pretty tough. It's a daunting hole, not a challenging green on this one, but Bierman will be first up. Let's get this show on the road. First to tee off here at number 1 at Pacific Pines, the South Course. And he immediately gets a 6 on the white die, which means that he can take the patient route on this tough hole, and he does. And so when you take patient, unless it's a double cordial hole, you can take a gimme par putt and earn a blue chip, which will help you down the road. We've seen somebody miss a birdie, a gimme par putt before. But what you need for that is 3 6s for a gimme par putt. Gimme birdies are 6 6, but 3 6s are needed for gimme par, and or to miss a gimme par putt. Every other roll is fine, and that is fine. So Bierman will get a 4 to open, and I'm going to go through here just for a second and put down the par scores on each hole. So this was a tough first round. We had Madden McLean kind of flirting around with under par, but really, I mean, he faded in the end. This is just a difficult course, and we'll see if any of these guys can make a headway towards getting an under par around here. But okay, so next up will be Michael Graham. I should write backstories for these guys, but I don't have those. So, and another 6. So he's going to take the same thing. These guys are going to take early chips in their favor to try and, he'll take the par. These opening holes are not easy, so we've got 2 guys with blue chips. And now it's Mateo Soto. Good putter, but not very good otherwise. And this will be control by the hole. That'll be a 14, so he's in the rough off the tee. On this par 4, and he's got a 6. So is he a master? No, he's not a master. So Troublesome Lie produces an uncomfortable shot. His iron is to the fringe, and it's a double difficult putt for par. So he is going to lag it up there and take an easy bogey putt, which he makes, and he will start off 1 over par. And CJ Hope and a 1, so he'll control this. All of these are, that determines whether it's the hole or the course that has the control or the golfer has the control. In this case, the golfer does. He's a 2-3-5. Is he a legend? He's semi-legend, but does not have the dot here. So, is he champion? Yes, he is a champion. So it rolls near the pin. But let's see, where is that? Is it a firm green? No, it's not a firm green. So rolls. Where was this at? Rolls near the pin. Easy putt for birdie. So CJ Hope with a chance to take an easy birdie here. 1-4. Doesn't have any chips. And he makes it. So 1 under par for Hope. And so we're through 1. Hole number 2. You want to stay to the left here so you can get to the green. So Hope will be leading off here with honors. And he will again control this hole, par 4, 1-3-4. Not a direct green, and he's not a hacker, so he will play on his experience. He's semi-icon, and he has the decider die. So let's see, in a 4, par 4. Is he an icon? Yes, he is, because of the decider die. Draws on experience to shape shot to the course. Expertly done, easy putt for birdie. He's going to get off of here potentially with 2 birdies in a row if he can get another roll from 1-4. But it's a 5, so no easy. It'll be a gimme par putt. And he will make that and remain at 1 under par. It'll be Jurgen Biermann. And 36 for hole control, and it will be, or course control, it'll be in the sand with the second shot. And a 2. Is he sandy? No, he's not sandy. So, nicely lofted from the sand to the green. Easy putt for par. Easy putt for par. You roll 2 and hope for anything but a 6-6, and you get it. So, par remains at even. Now it'll be Michael Graham. 66. It's course. Golf cam course with a 2. Is it a cordial hole? No. Is it a daunting hole? Yes, because of the decider die. It's semi-daunting. Sand rough issues. Clutch putt for bogey. So Graham is going to struggle here. Clutch putt for bogey. And he is semi-rust. And if he makes it, he'd get another blue chip. He needs a 1 or a 2. If he uses the blue chip, he has a 1-4 shot to make it. And if he misses it and not use the blue chip, he would end up with a red chip, which would cancel out the blue, and he'd end up with none. So he's going to use that blue chip and hope for a 1-4. And he gets a 2. Didn't need to use it, but a bogey here at 2 is disappointing for him. Mateo Soto, excuse me, not Solo. And a chance for a, he's going to use some patience and makes the par putt. So we'll go to 3. A mild hole, all things considering, but challenging green. Pin location is tough here on this par 3, 200-yard hole. And it'll be CJ Hope still has the honor with that birdie on 1. He's at 1 under. Bierman at even, and then Graham and Soto at 1. And he's going to have a chance to take a par on this hole with patience. He will. And he does. So next up, Bierman again. And he has control 1, 2, 4 on the par 3. Firm green. No, it's not. So he will... at some point I will put firm greens into some of these holes, but at this point, no. I'll have to choose which ones I'm going to do. But golf cam green, par 3, and a 4. Is it a friendly green? No. It's not a challenging green either because of the decide or die. So, be a clutch putt for par. He is neutral. Means 1, 2, 3. And he's going to take his chances on this putt for par. Actually, no, he's going to use his blue chip. Makes it 1 to 5. And he's lucky he used it because would have been... he would have lost the chip anyway. So, Soto. 14 in the rough off the tee. Is he a master? No, he's not. So ball nicks an obstruction. It gets to the green barely. Double difficult putt for par. He will... he will lag it and take the easy putt for bogey, which he makes. So there's a 4 on that hole. He will drop the 2 over. Michael Graham. And a 6. He will hope for the gimme par putt to be on the money. And it is. So we're at only... so we got... I want to redo this because it's kind of sloppy. So we've got Hope at 1 under. We've got Bierman at even. We got Graham at +1, and we've got Soto at +2. And we go to the 4th. Another tough hole here. A lot of daunting and challenging holes here up front. It goes right next to the cliffs that overlook the Pacific Ocean. You're just hoping for par. And CJ Hope. Maybe he'll be hoping for birdie here. We'll see. 22 is course control. Golf cam course with a 1. Is it cordial or laser? He is... yes, he is laser. He is a laser iron guy. So accurate shots, clutch putt for birdie. He is going to go ahead and use that. Whoa, I missed. I got to get that out of there. So a clutch putt for birdie. He uses his blue chip to go to 1 to 5. Really feels like he has to use it here. 1 to 5, and he makes it with a 3. So 2 under par. He does not get a chip because he used a chip to make the putt. Bierman, 14 in the rough. In the rough off the tee, and a workman. No, he's not a workman. So, going to get a wow. He gets a blue chip. Re-roll the white die from this wow shot. Let me get this stuff out of the way. It's a 6, seemingly off. Karam's to the fringe. Difficult putt for birdie. He could use that. He could use that chip. So if he goes for the difficult putt for birdie and he misses, he has a moderate putt for par. He's going to give it a shot. He needs a 1. And he makes it. Wow, that was an excellent putt. Gets to 1 under par. And I think it has to be double difficult for a player to get a blue chip for a putt like that. Let's see. Making any clutch or double difficult putt. That was only difficult, so he doesn't get it, but he's under par, so that's good for him. Michael Graham, 34, Golf Cam course. Is it cordial? No. Is it daunting? Yes. Oh boy. Hole specific issue faces. Face saving clutch putt for bogey. And he's semi-rust. Well, he's going to use that blue chip to try and save bogey 1-4 now because he's semi-rust. Now it makes him semi-gold. And he does make it. He will bogey, but could have been a lot worse. And now Soto. Nobody's made a par on this hole yet in this group. And a 55 in the woods off the tee with a 4. Is he workman? No, he is not workman. So effortlessly out of the trees to the green, but birdie putt too long. Moderate second putt for par. 1-5. He's going to see if he can make the 1-5, and he does. So, CJ Hope at -2, Bierman at -1, and Graham and Soto at +2. We'll go to the 5th. And it'll be Hope first. Semi-daunting hole, semi-challenging green. Got to keep the approach shot towards the front of the green if they want a birdie. So, we'll see if they can do that or not. Here is Hope. 23 in the rough with a second. Is he a workman? No, not a workman. So, perfect strike from an uneven lie, a pin shot. So, here we go. Whoa. So, here is the pin right here. Let's see what happens. And a 1, we roll the decider die again, and if it's a dot, he makes a birdie with a beautiful shot. And he does. That is a birdie, if you can see it there behind the +1. It's right there. It is a birdie, so I messed up my scorecard, but it's going to go, he's going to go to -3 here with his 3rd birdie on the front 9. Now, that's a nice one. He holes out. So, wait. What did I do? I was wrong. I did the pin. Instead, I should have done wow. He gets a blue chip. And it's still the same roll. And even more so, he rolls it. He got the 1, then we re-rolled. Oh, all right. Hold on. He at least gets, well, let's see. I'm a little ahead of myself. We didn't need to re-roll the decider die. We need to re-roll the white die again. If it's a 1, it's an eagle. If it's a 2 through 6, it's a gimme putt for birdie. It's a 4, so this will be a gimme putt for birdie. And he makes it, so no change in the score there, so my bad. So is it -3? Got a little ahead of myself, but that's okay. So Bierman, he will take control of this hole with a 4-5-6. Straight to the green micro cam. This will be a challenging green though, so 4 on the par 4. Is it a friendly green? No, it is challenging though, so it's tricky terrain, a clutch putt for bogey. And so Bierman birdied, now he gets a bogey right back if he's lucky. He's a 1-3. He's going to take his chances and hope that he makes this bogey putt, and he does. So he actually, because it's a clutch putt, he gets another blue chip. He does drop a shot, but he will, at the very least, have 2 chips. So he's still at even. All right. Soto now. And it'll be 16, which is the golf cam course. 3, cordial, no. Also not daunting because of the decide or die. So chance to atone for an earlier flub, a clutch putt for par. He is gold. So 1-5, and he makes it. And making a clutch putt gives him another blue chip, so he will be in good shape there at +2 with a couple of good breaks maybe to come his way. Here's Graham. 44 on the green micro chart, semi-daunting, but he does have a dot, so with a 1, challenging or scatter? No. Or wait, yes, it is challenging. On the green in 3, barely a double difficult putt for par, and Graham is going to have to lag and take the easy bogey putt, which he makes. 2 bogeys in a row for him. He's at +3. All right, so the 6th hole, is this the par 5? It sure is, and this is one that maybe a couple of these guys, or maybe all of them, can kind of get one back here. Double cordial, semi-friendly green. Everything basically in their favor on this hole. And it will be CJ Hope at -3 who has the honor here. And he will have control with a 1-1-3. I think this will give at least a moderate putt for birdie. 1-1-3. Is he scatter? No. Champion? Yes. Perfectly drawn shot. And that will be special short game. Use the green die. 1. Is he stone? No, he's not. Ball played perfectly to the contour of the green. Pin. We re-roll this pin micro chart here. These things are just burning me up. Okay, so we re-roll the white die. And it's a 4. Breaks left and rolls past the pin. A moderate putt for birdie here on this easy hole. And he's got a blue chip. So with that blue chip, let's see, the moderate putt for birdie is 1-2. It would leave him an easy putt for par if he misses this. He's going to try it and see. His luck has been going with him here lately. We'll see if he can do it. 1-2. That's a 6. It wouldn't have mattered. He would have missed out using that chip anyway. So now an easy putt for par. And he makes it. So next up it'll be Soto with 2 blue chips. He's going to give the course control here, and I need to find a way to get there. That's in your view. He's going to use a blue chip and let the course have control. 24. Oh, and it's in the sand with his 3rd shot. Oh, boy. Thought he had a chance maybe to, let's see. Is he in a, what is it, a 4? Is he chunky? Well, he's lucky that he doesn't have that dot. So, no, he's not chunky. Clean escape from the trap, easy putt for par. Not what he wanted, but that's what he gets. Bierman. And it'll be a 1-2-6. Dynamic player, no. Not a direct green either. So, is he gilded? No. So it'll be a moderate putt for birdie. And he is going to use one blue chip to turn that to an easy putt for birdie. And he's hoping that he shouldn't use both. And he should have. That's going to leave him an easy par, and he barely makes that. So, sometimes things just don't break your way, and didn't this time. So, use a chip. And there's Graham. 1-2-4. Is he a duffer? No. No, he's not. Not a hacker, not soft. So moderate putt for birdie for him. 1-2, doesn't have any chips. And he misses. Leaves him an easy putt for par, which he makes. So nobody takes advantage of the 6th, which is a place where you would think that guys would. All right, so 7th, daunting and challenging. Back to the difficult side of things. And it'll be hope at -3. Still playing well, and it's going to be a 46, which is in the rough off the tee. Rough off the tee with a 4. Is he workman? No. Moderate second putt for par. It's a 1-5, and he makes it. Soto. 44, and a potential, that's a shot to the green. Should get a par out of it, you would hope. And a 3. Challenging green. Yes, it is. First rate approach, countered by tricky terrain of green. Clutch putt for par. So he's gold. So best you can get. He's going to roll it. Hope for another blue chip. 1-5. And he makes it. Next up, Bierman. And a 36 in the woods with his approach shot. Is he a workman? No. Clean escape from trees, moderate putt for par. 1-5, and he makes it. Now Graham at +3. And so it's a 24, and a 24 is in the weeds in 2. And a 6, is he a master? No, he's not. So solid strike, but not clean. Ball dies straddling on the green. Double difficult putt for par. He's going to have to eat another bogey here, lagging it up. Easy putt for bogey, which he makes. +4, and his chances of making this tournament field are slowly dwindling. To the 8th, another par 3. Bunkers protect the front and the back. Avoid them, or he's probably not going to get in there. So, no. What?
I'm putting some right here.
Oh, okay. Just can't keep from messing things up here. There's a 4 on that black die. And it's CJ Hope here that's up. So, that is a course-controlled 34, which is, you have to examine the course so it's not challenging, not friendly, or not daunting and not cordial. So, par 3 course with a 1. Cordial or yes, well, he's laser. Beautiful shot, nicely played, a clutch putt for birdie, and he's got a blue chip. But he's neutral, so 1 to 3. He's going to take his chances, and he makes it. CJ Hope with a really nice round here so far. Front 9 at -4, and showing them how to play Torrey Pines, or excuse me, Pacific Pines. Mateo Soto. I keep saying Solo. 46 in the bunker. In the bunker with the tee shot, and a 6. Is he sandy? No, he's not. Gonna dig. He digs deep to send the ball in the green, barely. Double difficult putt for par. Well, he's gonna try to make it, and he'll use one of his blue chips to help make the bogey putt easier. But if he can get another blue chip here, if he gets a 1 on this roll, double difficult putt for par, and he misses it. So that makes it a difficult putt for bogey, which is 1 to 3. He's going to turn that into moderate, 1 to 5, and he does make that. So that'll put him at +3. Drops another shot. So here is Bierman, 16. That's the course. Golf cam course, and a 5 on a par 3. Is it it's not cordial, it's not daunting. Oh boy. Moderate putt for par. Excuse me. So where was that? Par 3. Normally says easy putt for par. I'll show you what I mean. It says easy putt for par. But it's a moderate one if you've got the exclamation mark like this one does. So it's moderate. And Bierman, he's going to go for it. Not going to use the blue chip. It's a 1 to 5 chance. And he is able to hole out. So Graham now at +4. Needs some birdies. Needs some good luck here. 1, 2, 6. He controls it. Is he a champion? No. It's going to be right now. And right now he's semi-cold. So is he cold? No, because the decider die helps him. Nicely lofted to the green and superb roll. Gimme putt for birdie. So gimme putt for birdie. He will take that and he will make it and get back to +3. Just what the doctor ordered. All right, so we're going to finish out the 9 here with a cordial par 5. Here, this was the hole that I wanted to show you. Right there, if you have an interest in figuring out what course this is, right there, that'll tell you maybe. But, okay. So, Hope, still with honors, and he's got 2 chips to his name. Probably not likely to end up with an eagle on this hole, but you never know. Let's 2, 3, 3. Is he king? Yeah, he's semi-king and doesn't have the no. So second iron shot sails over the green, and he'll have to rely on his short game. And a 3, is he soft? No, not soft. Well-placed pitch rolls to within 2 feet of the pin. Easy putt for par. And he'll take his chances making that, which he just about lips it out, but it falls in. And so he ends up with a 32 on the front. 4 under par. Going strong. It's now Graham. So it's a 2-5-5 for Graham. He's not a legend, not a hero, not a hacker. So it's going to be mood. Well, he doesn't have any predetermined mood, so let's see. And a 2. Is he sunny? No. So, not the prettiest of approaches, but serviceable. Difficult putt for birdie. Difficult putt for birdie means he's got to make this. It's a 1, or else he'll be stormy the rest of the round. He needs a 1. And it's a 6. Oh, he's stormy, all right. And now a moderate putt for par, 1 to 5. And another 6. So, easy putt for bogey, and that's a disappointing 6 for him after getting a shot back on the last hole. That's even +1, +2, +3, +4, 40 on the front. Now, Bierman. Okay, Hole will be controlling this 12. He's in the sand next to the green. So he'll hit his 4th shot from the sand. Is he sandy? No, he's not sandy. So plenty of sand, but not enough go. Trickles to the edge of the green. A difficult putt for par. It's 1 to 3. He's going to take his chances, and he misses. And if he had used the blue chip, he would have made it. So, moderate putt for bogey, and he makes that. But he will drop to +1. Disappointing bogey. That's a 37 on the front for him. And now Mateo Soto. 23. That's going to be on the green. Golf cam green and a 2. It's not a friendly green, not a challenging green, so it's going to be an easy putt for par. And he does make that, so 1 over, 2 over, 3 over. 39 on the front, and we are through the front 9. And I will celebrate that fact by having a soda. And we'll get right to the back here once I have some... Once I have a sip or two. Thanks for joining us here. Halfway we'll reset. CJ Hope, the story here, -4 through 9 holes. Looks to be well in his place to be able to get into the tournament field. I know this is a bit anticlimactic in a way, but I think it's kind of fun to see if any of these guys have a chance to make it on. You got Bierman at +1. You got Soto and Graham both at +3 and +4 respectively. And we go to 10, which is a daunting hole with a 4 course rating. That's what 2, 3, 4, or 5 on the white die will give it control. And slight dogleg left. 12 gets you a chance at that green. And here is Hope. 45. He's in the rough off the tee. Doesn't want to start his second 9 in bad shape. Let's see. Is he a workman? No, he is not. So effortlessly out of the rough to the green, but a long birdie putt comes up short. Moderate second putt for par. 1 to 5, and he makes it. So, good start for him. It'll be Soto next. And that's a 25. The golf cam course with a 3 on a par 4. Is it cordial? No. It's also not daunting because of the decider dies. So, it's going to be a clutch putt for par after to try and atone for an early flub. He is gold, but it's a 6. So he loses his blue chip as he misses the clutch par putt, and now he needs an easy bogey putt, which he makes, but that's going to put him at +4. Bad luck for him there. And it'll be Graham. He loses the blue chip because of the, he would get a red chip for missing a clutch putt. So that's a 56. It's in the trap off the tee. And so 50, so 1, is he chunky? No, he's not chunky. So it's going to be a pin strike. Can he knock it in the hole here? We need to re-roll the white die. And it's a 5. So no, it'll be a moderate putt for par. 1 to 5, and he is right in the heart of the cup. Par 4. And Bierman now at +1. And he'll control the hole with a 3-3-5. Is he king? Yes, he is. That's going to be a gallery cheers. And it earns him another blue chip to give him 2. So now we have a 3 on the gallery cheers. Is he a hero? Well, he's a semi-hero, and he's not a champion. The semi-hero doesn't kick in because the decider die is blank. So, to the fringe of the green, missed long birdie putt, and easy putt for par. He will take that, and he misses it. Oh my goodness. That's not good. And I realized in the other round I needed an issue a red chip when they missed a gimme putt. This was not a gimme. This was an easy putt, but he misses it for par, and so he's gonna bogey here, and so he's gonna drop to +2, and so CJ Hope seems to be all but assured of making it, barring some kind of epic collapse here. And we will go to the 11th. I'm going to kind of kick it into gear, try to get through these. Probably won't narrate as much, won't describe all the holes. We saw them in the previous round. So here's Hope. And he will take another blue chip and accept a gimme par, which he makes. At 4 under, he'll take that every day. It'll be Graham now. Also a 6. He could sure use a par on a semi-daunting hole, and he gets it. Now, Soto. And we get another 6 somehow. Maybe I'm not stirring these up enough, but that's another par. And now Bierman. And it'll be 56 off the hole. It's in the rough off the tee. So on a par 3. And he's not a master, so it's going to be a moderate putt for par. It's 1 to 5, and he makes it. So everybody pars that hole. Will go to 12. Nobody changes, and nothing changes in the order we go. So at 12, par 4. Both daunting and challenging, like so many of these holes, and it's another chance. Well, CJ is going to attack the green this time on this par 4, so he gets to re-roll the white die, see if he can sneak a birdie out of this. He can use 2 chips if he needs to. It's a 2, so a difficult putt for birdie. He's going to try and use 2 chips to try to get a birdie out of it, since you can use up to 2 chips. So that takes him from a difficult birdie putt to an easy. 1 to 4, a lot to spend, and he misses it still. So, gimme putt for par, and he makes that. So, took a chance trying to get a break on a hole that he would have been happy to get a birdie on and get to -5. So Graham will get another chance at a cinch par. Gimme, and he gets it. So him and Soto still at +4, and Soto on the tee, and it'll be 35. So that's off the course, with a course, a daunting hole on this course, and a 1, it's going to be tough. Cordial or laser, he's not laser, and the hole's not cordial. Nicely saved from the rough. It's going to be a clutch putt for par. Again, 1 to 5, and he gets a 4, so he makes it, and he gets another blue chip. So, all right, it's time for Bierman to come out here and come up to the tee. And he is going to take another blue chip. Looking for pars, and he makes it. To the 13th. Another par 5. A little less. Little easier than 9, but a little harder than 6. So, here is hope. And it'll be the hole controlling it 14 in the rough off the tee, and a 1. So is he a workman? No, he's not. So classic swing, right on the money. Then third shot, strong applause. So we'll re-roll this white die. We use this chart here. It's a 2, so hits the flag. Oh, wait, no. Here, aggressive shot. Outskirts of the green, moderate putt for birdie. So he will see if he can get his 1 to 2 roll for a birdie. It's a 4, so that leaves an easy par putt. Makes that. Stays at -4. It'll be Graham now. These guys would love to get a birdie here and try to get out of this. That's an 11. He's in the sand with his third shot. Get out of danger here of potentially missing it. So let's see. It's a 4. Is he chunky? No, he's actually sandy. Clean escape from the trap. Easy putt for par. Makes it. But not a birdie. Potential birdie hole, but not this time. So Soto. It's going to be a 55. It's in the rough off the tee. The 1, a workman, not a workman. Strong applause for him as well. We'll re-roll. It's a 4. Difficult putt for birdie. He's going to go ahead and allow it to roll out. Difficult. He needs a 1. Actually, he is going to lag, which would give him a gimme putt for par, which he makes. So Bierman. That's a 33. Course. Golf cam course. This could actually benefit him. The decider die is not showing those, so that's in a 3 and a par 5. Is it cordial? No, it's semi-cordial, but not this time. So clutch putt for par. He's going to take a chance at making this 1 to 3, and he does make it. So he gets a 4th blue chip. So he could he's stacking those up. Maybe he can parlay those into something. All right. Going to 14 here. Challenging par 4, and it will be CJ Hope. Still with the honors, yet to bogey today. And he's going to go ahead and take the par. Gimme par putt, and he makes it. Let's see. It's now Graham. That's a 36, which is going to be the rough in 2. The 5. Master, no. So it's going to be a difficult putt for par. He will take his chances, and he misses it. Moderate putt for bogey, and he misses that. And easy putt for double, and he'll make that. So, whoops, wrong one. So tried to, hold on. He's going to go to +6.
I wish you'd give me some cheeses.
Go. No. You just had a sandwich. So here is Mateo Soto. He's going to have control with a 3-6-6. Is he a shaper? No, he's not. Almost in the hazard, but a lucky bounce. All right, so it'll be the short game with a 6. Is he stone? No, not stone. So it's going to be a difficult putt for par for him. Same situation that he saw Graham go through this, and he's going to go ahead and take that blue chip and hopefully he doesn't get a 6, and he does. So that made it a moderate, and now it's an easy putt for bogey, and he will make that. Man, these dice have been brutal here. So Bierman now with some, he's going to use a blue chip to take control of this hole. That's a 1-3-5. Duffer or puny? No, he's neither of those. Is he utility? No. So it's going to be the right now chart, and he is just neutral on right now. So I can't remember. There was someone that went stormy before, and I can't remember. I hope it doesn't come up. So it's a 1 on the par 4 with right now. Is he cold? Nope. So it's going to be a gimme putt for birdie for Bierman. So he makes it. So finally he hangs in there, and he will get a birdie, and he will have the honor. Finally, the honor is wrested away from Hope. So 15, par 4, daunting and challenging. That's the way it's going here, and it'll be Bierman again. And it'll be a 45, so he's in the rough. Off the tee with a 3. Is he workman? No. So it'll be an easy second putt for par. And he will make that. Now Hope. And he will have control. 2-3-6. This could be helpful to him, maybe to get the -5 here. 2-3-6. Duffer, no. Intentional layup shot. So he's going to go to his short game. Is he stone? No, he isn't stone. So it's going to be a difficult putt for par. No, he's riding high here, so he's hoping that he can get that, and he does. 1-3, and he makes a par. So now it'll be Soto at +5. And it's a 2, so that means we go 56. He's in the woods. And a 6. Is he a master? No, he is not. Troublesome lie. Uncomfortable shot. Double difficult putt for par. Yeah, he's going to live to play another day. He's going to give an easy putt for bogey. He drops to +6, and he is on the outside looking in right now. You'd have both Jacobs and Heath making it in if this stays the same. Here's Graham. He'll take control. 2-6-6. King or shaper? No. Champion? No. So it's right now, and he just had a double. So I want to check the rules quickly for the right now, just to be sure that I do it right. Okay, so the double bogey only counts the same as a bogey, so he's semi-cold. And he doesn't have the dot, so he is okay with that. But we had a 6, so on the par 4, is he hot? No, he's not. So it'll be a difficult putt for par. He will use the blue chip to make it 1 to 5 moderate, and he misses. So it's going to be a bogey. He's going to go to +7. And nothing is going right for most of these golf. Well, 3 out of the 4 are under or over par. CJ Hope is the only guy who seems to have any luck here today. And it's Bierman. And he will roll away here, and and on a par 3 where you get that 6, you can actually analyze whether or not you want to attack the green or not. This is going to be a double difficult putt for birdie if you take this 5. So he is going to go with the patient mode, get another blue chip, take a par, give me par putt, and he will make it. He's really in no danger of missing the field here. So here's Hope at -4. 25, so he's going to be on the green, semi-challenging, and the dot is showing, so it will be challenging green on this hole. So 2 on the par 3, friendly, no. Challenging, yes. Clutch putt for par. He is neutral. He's going to use a blue chip. Didn't need to, but it was worth it to make sure that he doesn't get a red chip. So let's see, it's going to be Soto. I'm going to re-roll the decided die. Okay, so 1. All right, so he will have control 2, 3, 5. Champion. Nope, he's not a champion, so it'll be Mood. This is what I was afraid of, because I can't remember who had the Mood. I'm going to treat it as if he is neutral right now. It's a 5, so is he Stormy? I'm going to say that I don't remember, so I'm going to say no, so it's a moderate putt for birdie. Oh, you know what? The last time we did it was a gimme putt for birdie, and somebody made it. It might have been Hope. Or it might have been Bierman. Well, it doesn't matter because it doesn't make a difference. It's going to be nobody Stormy. It's going to be a moderate putt for birdie. And he has a chip. He could get to +5 again if he makes this. So he has, hold on. Moderate putt for birdie. Which is only 1 to 2, and if he uses the chip, it makes it 1 to 4. It's still kind of low odds. Well, he's got to go for broke here. This is a good chance to make a birdie and to go sunny. And he makes it, and it was worth it. So he'll get a 2. He will be sunny. And I think it was, I'm going to say it was Bierman that went sunny on that hole. So we'll take that. Okay, so Graham, so Soto at +5. Graham is at +7. He needs to make something happen, and he'll have control with a 255. Not a hacker, so it'll be experience, and he is neutral experience-wise, so a 5. Not a prospect, so moderate putt for birdie for him. He's going to do the same thing that Soto did and try and, so he's going to make it an easy putt for birdie. He needs a 1 to 4, and he gets it. And he wouldn't have got it if it wasn't for that. So they're back up to in that range where they might be able to sneak in if they can put something together on 17 and 18. So to reset, we've got CJ Hope, who's kind of been stuck at -4 for this whole back nine. You got Jurgen Biermann at +1. Those two guys seem to be cemented in the field. Who you're worried about now are Matteo Soto, who's at +5, right on this cut line, and Michael Graham at +6. And Soto will be the first to lead off here on 17, challenging green. See if he can make another birdie and make this interesting. So the hole will the course will control this 46. It's going to be this may actually work out okay depending on. So it's a 5 on the par 4. Is it daunting or? Oh, he is scatter though. Oh no, this is a double difficult putt for par. So this is a bad roll for him. So double difficult putt for par. And he thinks he's got to make this. So he's going to give it a roll here. He needs a 1. Can he do it? No, it's a 3. So he misses. And now he's got a difficult putt for bogey, which is 1 to 3. And he misses that. And now a moderate putt for double. He'll make that, but that just about ends his... that pretty much ends... He's at +7 now. That's going to end his... unless he can eagle, but on 18. So Graham, no chips. 44 in the rough with his second shot. Can he get out of it and figure something out here? And a 6, is he a master? No. Nope, it's going to be a double difficult putt for par for him too. And again, he's like on the edge. He's got to try and make this. He needs a 1. And he makes it. And he will get a blue chip because he made a double difficult putt. And he will hang around here with a 4. And he makes Soto jealous for holding that 50-footer. So next up will be Biermann. He's going to pay a blue chip to... he's going to go with a black 6 die just to see how that works out for him. So let's see. And it is a 6, so he doesn't even need to worry about using it. It's kind of a waste of a chip, but he can't get another one either because he already played one. So, but he will take this par chance, and he doesn't get a blue chip, but he does take the par. Stays at +1. He's barring a quad or something like that. He's fine. And here's Hope. 25. So that'll be course. Golf cam course with a 1 on a par 4. Is it cold? Yeah, he is laser. So this is a clutch putt for birdie for him. He's still got a blue chip. If he misses it, yeah, he's going to use that blue chip because he's going to lose it if he misses the putt anyway. 1 to 5 changes him to gold, and he does make it. So he goes to -5. I'm not getting that little card out, but -5. Finally a birdie on the back 9, and he will lead off play on hole 18. Graham needs a birdie and maybe an eagle. Hope, if he could, he'd love to get it. I think a -7 is probably the most I've seen. If he could get an eagle here, and it'll be Hope. That would be great, but we'll see. So Hope doesn't have any blue chips anymore. 156. He is a semi-legend with the dot, so that is a ball launch down the center of the fairway, and that will be a gallery cheers on the par 5. So he'll get a blue chip, and he may have a chance here. 5, is he hacker? No, he's not. Strong second shot, dampened by not so great bounce and roll. Strong applause. So we go over here, we re-roll the white die and see what the strong applause is about. It's a 4. Drifting iron shot carries to the fringe of the green. Difficult putt for birdie. He can use that blue chip to make it an easy putt for birdie. Or no, a moderate. He'll just go ahead and give it a shot here. 1 to 2. And he misses. But that makes it an easy par putt, which he makes. And that'll be a 5. So he is at 35 on the back with a 32 at 67. That is -5 for this round, and he is firmly cemented into that field for the tournament. So next up will be Graham, needing a miracle here, basically. It'll be hole control 46, and it's in the sand off the tee. Of all the times to get that kind of a roll, it's here when he needs it. He needs something better than that. So a 2. Is he chunky? No, he is. Boy, that would have been helpful if he had gotten one that was sandy. Instead, he's chunky. Ball explodes. He's not chunky, so he gets an easy putt for birdie. So he's going to use the blue chip because he can't use it after he's done, which takes the easy birdie putt and makes it a gimme. Needs anything but 2 6s to birdie, and he does make it. So for him, that'll get him to +5, and let's just double check the math here. So 2 over, 3 over, 1 over, 37 and 40, 77 +5. So I think that may be enough to make a tie. We may have to play off a couple guys here. Let's finish out Bierman, 226. He's not a yeoman, and he's not a shaper, and he's not a champion, so he's going to go with experience. He's semi-icon, does not have a dot, so he is just neutral. And a 2 on the par 5. Is the icon? No, he is not, so it's going to be a difficult putt for birdie. He can use 2 chips to take it to an easy putt for birdie. 1 to 4, and he misses it. And that's a gimme putt for par now. So he'll make that. Disappointing effort for him on the back. He does finish even par on the back in a 73 for a +1. And the last guy left is Soto, who needs like a hole out with the second shot to even have a chance. And that's a 2-2-4. So 2-2-4. King or bomber? No, he's neither of those. He's not a hacker, and he's not a champion, so it's the mood. He is in a good mood. He is sunny, and he's got a 2, which is another sunny. All right, 5. So 2 is he sunny? Yes. Waves to the gallery after a sensational shot to the green. Gimme putt for birdie. Roll 2, and he makes it. So that will conclude this as he gets a birdie here, but that's +2, so that's even. +1, +2, +3, 39, and 39 is 78 +6. And that's that. So we've got, just to rank them, we've got number 1 here is Hope. You've got 2 right here. That's Demmelmeyer. Then you've got 3, that's Bierman. +2 is 4, that's McLean. And then 5 is Jacobs, and then you've got you have 2 guys at +5, and it's going to be Graham and Heath. So how do we resolve this? Well, what we'll do is we will take these 2 guys and we're going to take them both, and we're going to, I think what we should do, like what I usually do, or what is usually done on, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure how they would fix a tie in this situation. So we could do the most recent birdie, and if that's the case, it would be Graham. I think we're going to do that. So it's going to be Graham, unless I Unless I look into how the PGA Tour runs the qualifiers and there's some other way to do it. But so that sets up our tournament field. If I need to do a little bit extra, I will come back on here and do a playoff, but I can't imagine them doing a playoff. If I have to, I'll add another player to the field to make it 157, but we'll see. A lot of times they include ties, so we'll have to see how that goes. So thanks for watching, everybody. Again, this only is dealing with creating the field. I thought it would be fun to play some golf with the main mechanism, and this round we had a nice -5 67 round from CJ Hope. So we'll see if he makes any noise in the tournament, or if he just ends up being someone who misses the cut, or just makes the cut but is in the back markers, so to speak. But he may have a chance to make some money in this tournament. We'll see. All right, thanks a lot. We'll be back in the near future for the conclusion of this tournament. We have to do the cut rounds and do the third round, and then the final round where we play them all out. So thanks for watching. Have a great one. Enjoy your tabletop sports, and thanks.